It's the end of March, which can only mean one thing. What is that thing? It's the neither here nor there quarterly roundup of albums I didn't get the chance to review in full, but that you should listen to anyway. Kicking this off with an early January release, this is a quirky, snarky pop record that hides in plain sight its absolutely heartbreaking core. Hides in plain sight until, of course, a track like Heaven comes along to flip everything on its head and recontextualize all of the humor and dancing around the darkness that Schmidt does so damn well throughout this record. It's well worth a listen. I hugely regret not giving this one a full review when it first came out because it has turned into one of my favourites of the year to date. You and I Are Earth is a collection of love-struck bucolic folk songs from British-born, Irish resident Anna B. Savage. She manages to capture in tandem the spiritual starkness of our West Coast and the intimate tenderness of settling into love. Savage's lyrics are so direct and her music is so lush and clear-eyed that it is completely impossible not to be drawn in. If you've never listened to Squid before, well, me neither. But I would say that Cowards is a great introduction to them. It is an eerie, mocking post-punk record, all sharp angles and shadows. Everything lead vocalist Ollie Judge says or sings sounds like a snarl, even when it's just scene setting like the start of Blood on the Boulders. Meanwhile, the music frequently dissipates into these deconstructed, vaporous passages that weirdly remind me of discombobulated vintage game show theme tunes. Sharon Van Etten links up with a real-life backing band for the first time in her career, and with their help she takes the solitude and impressionist lyrics that made her 2022 record a transportive, formative favourite of mine to a big screen drive-in cinema near you. These tracks don't feel so much written or arranged as they do unearthed from some southwestern American mesa, all dusty and metallic. Keela fiddler and dulcimer player Dee Armstrong released her solo debut at the end of February, and I only discovered it in the last week or so. Boy, was I missing out. If you're looking for an album to scratch a trad itch, Jackson and His Daughter might be the one to do it, with its earthy, muscular instrumental tunes that flow seamlessly into one another. It's a record that deserves your full attention. Last but certainly not least, Tonky is an urgent, profound record for multidisciplinary artist Lonnie Holley. Holley experiments in jazz, gospel, and hip-hop to explore the past, present, and even potentially the future of race relations in America. It's an album that is absolutely bursting at the seams with hope for and faith in humanity, but it never neglects to recognize the trauma inflicted upon millions of African-American men, women, and children throughout the history of the United States of America. And that brings us to the end of the roundup. Is there anything essential you reckon I've missed? You should let me know in the comments, and I will see you on Tuesday.